You are bearish on telecom and decide to sell short 1,000 shares at the current market price of $46 per share. Part A asks how much in cash or securities must you put into your brokerage account if the broker's initial margin requirement is 50% of the value of the short position. Well, let's go. Okay, shares short at 100. It's $46. We'll come to that. Current price 46. No dividend information. Let's get it correct. All right, we could calculate the initial margin amount two ways. One, put in there, and margin amount is simply initial margin times what you want to call better shares shorted times price when shorted. Or we could get a little bit fancy, make our unknown the equity margin. No, unknown the value of other assets, and we want to make the equity margin 50%, and that immediately tells you that you need to put in 2,300. It's just a different way of doing it. I mean, it's not. It's just a fancy way of doing it. Let me put it that way. Instead of me typing 2,300, I let Excel type it there for me by solving for it. Now, next question asks, how high can the price of the stock go before you get a margin call if the maintenance margin is 30%? Again, we're going to do another goal seek. I am going to make my unknown um, stock price, and I want the equity margin to be 30%. So the stock price needs to get to 53.08 before you get a margin call. Let's see if we found the same answer. Yes, we did. I'm checking that not because I don't trust my own math, uh, but if they made an error, I report it back to the publisher. That's about it. I mean, we can do alternative stuff. For example, if equity margin, maintenance margin was indeed 40%, then that would make the cutoff price 49. If it's back to 50, obviously at 46. Let's go back to 30.